Can you tell me your name, the name of your salon and your job title?
My name's Pauline Muir, salon's called Heatwave, and I'm a hairstylist.
What skills do you need to be successful at hairdressing?
You've got to be good with people, and you've got to be understanding with people, and you mustn't be doing it just for yourself, because the most important person in the salon is the client, and you've got to remember that, and I think that is one of the most important things.
What skills do you need to be able to run your own business?
You've got to be hard-working, definitely, and you've just got to focus on that, and that takes a big piece of your life, and if you're not prepared to do that, you won't be successful.
What are your top tips for someone setting up their own hairdressing salon?
I think for setting up your own hairdressing business, you probably have to do a little bit of research into seeing if there was enough population in the area and how many hairdressers were actually on in the place where you're going to open up.
My top tips would be to find a location, not to just jump in at any shop to come across that's empty and looks good, because location is a very important factor. You've got to make sure there's car parking around, and you know, it's in a good area, different things like that. So look at the area first, and secondly I'd look at the business rates, which a lot of people don't do when they take on a shop. They don't look at the business rates, and that could make or break you.
How do you market and promote your salon and its services now to potential new clients?
Because I've had my business running 3 years, it basically markets itself, and I still get a lot of new clients. Really, it's as long as I keep the clients I've got now happy, they tell their friends. So basically it just markets itself that way. But I still focus on my clients, and you should never let that go. So basically that's what I do at the moment, because I've already established my business.
How did you market and promote your salon and its service when you first started out?
I got a lot of flyers made, and we went onto the street explaining to people what we did. We had an opening evening, which the mayor came and opened, and we put invites out, and about 50 people came to the opening, and they asked myself and nail technicians and masseurs and everything what sort of things we did. So we were like answering questions to the public who were unaware of things that would go on, and so then they made appointments on the opening evening. So that was the start, and then I advertised on the radio, on the local radio, and which were great with the public, and it was more of a fun thing as well, so you have to make it, you know, more interesting than just putting an ad in like a newspaper or something.
If you were to start up a new business from scratch in hairdressing tomorrow, in a new town where no one knows who you are, how would you go about attracting new customers?
I would go around the local shops, ask them if I could put some posters up saying that it's a new business opening. I'd go to the local restaurants and bars and that, try and get myself familiar with people in the area so they feel comfortable with me, probably. I'd have an opening evening again, with drinks and like buffet or something, so we can explain again to the public what we do.
Well, now, because I'm established, you don't necessarily have to do much, because a lot of it's word of mouth. But initially when I started, we did a lot of advertising in papers and with local football and cricket and rugby teams.
We've just started doing the princess parties, which is advertising for young children, which also they're going to have to bring the parents with them. So the parents will probably have to come and get their hair done as well. We also advertise through the evening mail and just little flyers that we give out to different shops.
What age range are the majority of your clients?
The age range is from about 2 to about 70.
The age range of the clients that come into this shop, there's a broad spectrum from little children right through all the way through to pensioners.
various ages, range to 5 to maybe 60, 65, 70.
What are the best things about running your own business?
You can run your own business to the standard that you would like to work in. I think that's one of the good things of running your own business.